couple disclaimers. Obviously, I'm a real airline pilot. Obviously, I know how to fly a plane. I got a little bit of a janky setup going on here, alright? And it's not the best. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, it's not the best. And obviously, if you ever flown a real plane, you know the sim feels nothing like the real jet. This thing is so sensitive, but then it's not, but then it is, but then it's not. Combine that with the lag of the computer. I got it running like 5 different programs right now to make this happen. So if stuff ain't pretty, don't get on me, okay? But what we will do is we'll follow procedure as much as I care to, you know? This is supposed to be fun. I'm not going to take it seriously, you know what I mean? But I just want to do, because some of y'all going to get in the comments talking about how you real pilot. I don't want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all that. Go look on my Instagram. Go ahead and get some boarding action happening. We are going to be catered by, it should be an American Airlines here, but for some reason there isn't. So we'll go ahead and get carried by Aircraft Service International Group, I guess. And we'll go ahead and request ourselves some catering. I guess we're gonna have Southwest to choose from. That don't make no sense. This needs to be fixed. I don't like that. I don't like this. In no way, shape, or form reflects whatever airline we happen to be flying for that day, whether it be American or if we do some Southwest stuff or anybody else. This ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this, man. Now, here's where I'm a little different, right? I personally, you know, I fly from the right seat in the real airplane. And so that being said, you know, I really prefer to fly from the right seat in a simulator. And a lot of guys, they fly from the left seat. That's just not me. That's not how I do things, you know what I mean? So, you know, just keep that in mind and all that stuff. We're going to go ahead and perform the fire protection, get all that. We knock this stuff out first so that we can go ahead and start the AP, you know what I mean? So let's see, the APU's loaded up. Let's get some cool air flowing in this thing. We're gonna be starting up steady, blah 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 blah. Looks good, looks good. Let's see. What are we looking at as far as weather eyes here in Vegas? Cuesta, Las Vegas, 291. Probably using 26 left, I guess. 26 left. What is that? I think it's a 259. 259 on the course. Whatever side you're flying on, that's where the MA needs to be. So we're going to be flying from the right side. So we want MA for the flight director on the right hand side. There's that. Let's take a look at our flight plan today. So, that's what I'm talking about, man. We're going to be cruising at 28,000 feet over to LA today.
Good morning.
And I think LA is like 100 feet. You could pay for charts, but I just don't want to, because usually I have my work iPad and then I can just like look at those and use it in here because it's pretty much the same stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't have my work iPad on me right now. And so what I'm not going to do is pay for these subscriptions when I already, you know, and the thing is too, it's not convenient. It's not convenient for me to look at this to get the, I mean, you know, that's what you do in the real airplane, but that's just not the flow right now, guys. That's not the flow. Okay, so anyways, this isn't exactly how we would set things up in the real airplane. I'm going a little bit out of flow here, but that's okay. I'm just putting in some rough estimates of what we're going to be doing, and then we'll come back in a second and fine-tune all this stuff. Also, if y'all see me mess with my ear, man, I have a little earpiece in here. I can't fly without music. So I gotta play my music, because if I play it through here, y'all gonna get mad at me, and then I'm gonna get copyrighted. That's not fun for anybody. Alright. So FPV, I likes that. Terrain, traffic. We usually test this, we test that, we test these. These are the things where I'm saying that I might just breeze through, because at the end of the day, I really don't care about all that stuff. Alright. We come down here, I did the fire protection test. Come over here, slap that to TAR. I'm gonna leave that. Squawk code, doesn't matter. And yeah, boy. Alright. So let's go check out the passengers. Oh, y'all are ready. 50% progress. How you doing, sir? Hey, welcome aboard. It's good to have you. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, this little man. That's all right. That's fine. How you doing, man? I don't know why y'all keep. That little boy has no manners. Let's get back to work. Put in the position for the route. Request the flight plan from SimBrief. We'll have a set the fuel and set the payload. Select the route. There's really no point in selecting the route when you're doing short routes like these, because when you select the route, all it does is fill in intermediate waypoints, but it doesn't put in the setting star for you. And so if we look at the legs, there's nothing there because there's no intermediate waypoint. So, I don't really know the point of it in this situation, but it's just a procedure, so you do it anyways. Anyways, guys, so I'm anticipating we're gonna be taking off with runway 26 right. And we're gonna be doing the Raider 2 to black. Alright, so let's find this. Raider 2 black. And departure arrival one more time. LAX. Usually in LA you're gonna land 25 left. And what are we doing here? Doing the Angel 4 via Schneider.
What did he say?
If y'all looking at that, you know what I want to say, but whatever. I think it's Schneider, but that's not how I would say it if I wasn't pre-recorded. Anyways. Okay, for the transition, this is where it would be nice to have some charts, because this is the one thing where I do need to see what transition to use. But I'm pretty sure it's circus. What we'll do is we'll go in here real quick. And we'll look. Angel. Step. Oil. Circus. Yeah, that looks perfect. Alright, so we'll take that. Angel. Schneider. And 25 left. Circus. Route. Activate. And boom. There we go. Change us back to plan. Now, usually, I'm working from this side, on the FO side of the FMS, but with all the sub-programs that we have going on and all that stuff, when the programs start loading, it uses the FO FMS to load everything into the system. So it'd be a bunch of just like back and forth trying to figure this thing out. It is 28 degrees, so we can do probably about 35 degree D-rate on that, 94.1, the N1s. We'll call it safe. We're going to do a flaps 1 departure, 285.2, and 149. See, look, I told you, estimates, we were right there. If that doesn't prove I'm a real pilot, I don't know what does. Alright, y'all, it looks like we're wrapping up on the catering. We're flying Papa Juliet today. Papa Juliet. Oh! Ouch. So it looks like they're all done there. I'm pretty sure we're almost done boarding here. Let's take a look. Damn. That's not good. That's gonna be right up. Boarding's completed. We are 10 minutes roughly from departure. So seatbelt sign is gonna come on. There's seatbelt sign. We're gonna switch to the APU generators and we're gonna bring the fuel pumps on. And at this point, we'd run through our trusty, dusty checklist, which, you know, for the sake of me not embarrassing myself on YouTube, I'm gonna glance over real quick, make sure we got everything, and we did. Let's go. All right, look at that, man. We got them right there. Flight attendants are right here, making coffee, getting everything ready. Short flight. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? What's up, my brother? Good. Nice. All right, well, let's go, man. Let's stop messing around.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you aboard American Airlines Flight 1620 going to, looks like Los Angeles today. It's going to be a pretty quick flight. Might have a couple of bumps on the way. Other than that, sit back, relax your flight. Please remember that this flight does not represent American Airlines in any shape or form. It's fine with us.
Take off. Clear for takeoff.
I don't know why this isn't.
Mike,
See, that was in the checklist. Watch our brothers take off, dude. Go ahead, baby. Ha pow that thing up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, it's our turn. We have been cleared for takeoff. We're gonna light this thing up. Everything looks good. We got our. Let's go. Come fly with me. Let's fly away, fly away. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, so anyway, so when I fly, not in real life, of course, but in the simulator, I like to listen to a little bit of jazz.
I say something. You like jazz?
Or it doesn't even have to be jazz, just something that's like instrumental, you know, that really just kind of sets the mood. So we bump it up to 40%, let these things stabilize. Now I just got these rudder pedals, I got them a few months ago, but I just started using them a couple days ago, so part of my bad rudder skills. Alright, 40%. Toga. You got thrust set 94.4. I like it, I love it. What the hell? Alright, 80. Check. I don't know what just happened to the camera, guys, so give me a second. We're on the takeoff here. A little gusty. Rotate. Pull back nice and gentle on the yoke. And gear up. Autopilot on, Command B. And Flaps up after takeoff checklist. So there's the flaps coming up.
Just try 108 Eddie.
We are climbing out, nice and good. So here's what we have to do. So we had this issue, right, where when we wanted to set our cruising altitude to flight level 280, it wouldn't let us do it. It wasn't letting us do it. Never mind, it just let us do it.
135.5 or 327.1.
What?
Have a good day, sir.
That's all null and void. Alright, let's connect these two right here. And let's get on with the get on. I got some jazz playing in my ear. I've been talking about jazz this whole time. I really like jazz, man. You like jazz? I love jazz. So let's get started here. So the first thing I have to do is like to grab this waypoint. That's the fix right before the runway. I grab that, fill it in. You have to put a 2-mile ring around it just to kind of remind you that hey, you know, you're coming up on your arrival. After that, look at the weight. It's about 2,000 pounds that we're going to lose by the time we land. So, you know, I just like to round 1,136. Flaps 30. Auto brakes 2. Should be more than sufficient. Final approach course is going to be 251. So we'll set 251 on both sides. In the real airplane, you usually have this set to your course. But we're not on the real airplane. 109.9. Swap that over. 109.9. Swap that over. Get that in there. What else? Pretty much everything else set up. For the most part, we should be golden. Let's take a look at our weather down there. When we get to LA, 200 at 3, 5 miles of visibility, haze, overcast at 1500, 3002 on the altimeter. Yep, so we should be using 2.5s. That's the thing about LA too. Oftentimes you'll get into LA and the city itself can be clear skies, but the airport will sometimes it'll have an overcast, just from that morning haze from the ocean. They call it the marine layer. Anyways, so we have all that set up, and for the most part, we're good to go. Flight level 272, climbing up 280. We're about to cruise out here in a second. And like I said, 7.8 might be a touch fast. And if it is too fast, we'll just change Mach to a... Oh no, it's perfect. Cool, so we're good. So 7.8 is right where we want to be. 300, you know, we could bump it a little bit to like 315, 315 is probably the most we can probably do. We're going to be doing about 309, so... That's perfect, folks. It's smooth for right now, so let's go ahead and let those passengers up.
7:15:42, Los Angeles, welcome.
So when you guys flight sim, for those of you who aren't flight simmers, my question is this: what do you do to keep yourself entertained? Because for me, I can't stay entertained. Like this is relatively boring. I don't. And if someone asks me why I do it, I don't really know. Because even before I was an actual pilot, you know, I used to flight sim a lot as a kid. And I think I did it because it was just like a cool experience flying. And now as an adult, I kind of use it just like entertainment wise, you know. Sometimes I'll use it for if I want to train or work on certain procedures. It'll be great for that kind of sort of depending on what you're doing. But right now, like, I couldn't tell you necessarily why it's fun, but it just is. You know what I mean? And like half of this has just been cruising, which you're not doing anything. You're just watching the plane fly. You know, like the fun parts of the taxi, the takeoffs, the landings, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So anyways, so we're coming up here on GG. We're about 15 miles away from, more like 20 miles away from GG. So I'm gonna go, actually we're in a pretty good energy state right now. Steep descent after the gate. We're pretty good. So let's see, we have ILAX 251, ILAX 251. We should be golden to switch over to approach mode. So let's go ahead and do that. Approach mode. What is that? Maybe we're still a little too far out. I'm not sure why it's giving us FAC. We really shouldn't be doing it that far. So yeah, we might still be a little too far out still, folks. So we'll go ahead and leave an LNAV here for a second. So it should say low. That's what it's supposed to say. We have the right course in there. 251, yeah, we have the right course. So yeah, you might have to get a little bit closer. Anyways, we'll throw in flaps 5. Alright, approach mode, we should get low now. There we go. VOR, low, and glide slope is captured. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and drop this speed down. And we'll go gear down. Alright folks, before landing checklist is complete and below, let's see, speed brakes are armed, landing gear, speed brakes are armed and green light, gear is down in green, and flaps are 30 in the green light, so we're all set up, we're all configured. I'm going to go ahead and disable the auto throttles. I don't like lying with auto throttles on. In the real plane it's fine, because you can override the auto throttles, which I still don't really like doing. I just like having it manual. But in the sim, it gets too glitchy when you try to do that. So we're going a little slow. Let's get these back. Alright.
At 493, moving up on 31.
There's our auto throttles. You see, that's what I'm talking about, that damn, like, do you guys see how much I'm turning the yoke here just to make something happen? And I'm barely getting any movement. So these dead zones are crazy on this thing. And so then it makes it look like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's why we call it a simulator. A little fast, we'll slow down. About plus 10 on the airspeed. Getting a little low. See, that's what I'm talking about, these dead zones, man. Hold up. It takes a little bit of focus. Alright, I got the runway in sight. nice and stable coming in. Alright, I have the runway now, so I'm just going to go visual on this thing. A little fast on the speed, go correct it, don't worry folks. Pull back that power just a touch. That's where the glass looks off in this. Whatever.
100.
Alright.
40.
There you go.
30. 20. 10.
That dead zone, man. It's gonna be the life. It's gonna be the death of me. All right, we got auto brake set to 2. Here comes the reversers. Let's step on the brakes here. I'll make this. Doors. It's probably that window thing that happens. Yeah. I think it's like a pressurization thing. There's like dust that gets stuck in the windowsills, and it creates like this issue. That's my biggest understanding of it as far as sealing, and it makes the sensors melt all messed up. I've never gotten that in the real plane, but I get it all the time in the PNDG one. You take off and look, that didn't clear itself. That didn't clear itself. But you get it all the time in the PNDG aircraft. And usually when you take off, it'll clear itself. You know what I mean? At least in this aircraft. Again, I've never had this issue in the real plane. All right. Crossing, Rick Rousen. Now once we're across, once we're across, we can turn off all the lights, or most of the lights, some of the lights. The one thing I'd really like to see is like a mod that correctly assigns parking spots for aircraft at major airports. You know what I mean? Because this is an American Airlines terminal, but you wouldn't know it by how it looks right now with us taxiing into it. Alright. We got a notice from dispatch. We're going to be parking at 48 Alpha today. Not Alpha, 48 Bravo. Just gave us some gate change. That's fine. Looks like we got everybody set up there, waiting for us. So let's go ahead and pull this thing off, man.
Yeah, 1127, hold short from 825 right at Juliet. Hold short 25 right at Juliet.
Give it a little gumption, not too much though. Yeah, I want to blind to do this. Yeah, there we go.
Got 496 connect departure. Touch CS, got 496. Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, bro. See, man, come on, man. Come on. Little bit of juice. Little bit of juice. This is why captains have to slam the brakes at the end. This looks really far forward. Alright. Parking brake is set. Seatbelt signs come off. We already swapped that over. Fuel pumps come off. Oops. Put that back up. And let's cut it. All right, my brother. I'll catch you next time, man. Yeah. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Catwalk, girl. Catwalk. Good. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. We'll catch you on the next one. If you like this kind of content, please let me know. Let me know. All right, folks. Catch you in the next one.